You know, after I played Arsenal and hated it, I've been pretty interested in Rolve's other games, and that's how I stumbled upon this game called Typical Colors 2. Now, I think this is a reference to another game, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Alright, right off the bat, we have a pretty simplistic main menu reminiscent of the one from Arsenal. And wow, they actually have a controls display? That's actually pretty neat. Also, apparently you're able to mute the people in your server. Guess I'll make it my quest to mute them all. And once again, this game has daily missions. What's the hold up, stylist? How long will it be? Also, side note, why does bro look like the Giga Chad meme? Anyways, let's see if this game was pay to win. Huh. Okay, so apparently you're able to buy weapon bundles, which are so much cheaper than buying individual weapons. Speaking of individual weapons, apparently one of the classes in this game has 2 weapons that both literally have the same model. Another round of applause for Rolve, everyone. Also, turns out Typical Colors 2 has cosmetic cases, which is cool and all until you look at the price. Jesus Christ. And oh no. The incredibly high prices don't end there, because this game has taunts, and while the animation is good and the taunts are few, you will probably never own one yourself. But we're not done yet, because if you're anything like me, you don't really want to play the game for 5,000 hours to be able to buy 1 taunt. So you probably just go ahead and pre-buy the money you needed, but that's when you realize that the virtual money in this game, creatively named funds by the way, are worth twice as much as Robux, meaning a mere 300 funds costs 150 Robux. However, luckily Rolve has been a little bit generous, meaning the more virtual money we buy, the lesser it will cost us. And of course there's a VIP pass in this game. Bruh. Also, one neat thing I noticed is that this game has a detailed update log available from the main menu, which for once is a feature that Stylus has at least been considering adding into their game. Wait, what's this little ticket thing down here? Oh. Of course. There's a battle pass. Another cool thing about this game is the fact that it has achievements. Although this concept is kind of ruined, as achievements are either really specific, unreasonably hard, or worst of all, requiring friends. I think this is the first Roblox FPS game I've ever seen that actually has community servers. Although, I think I know why they don't exist in most other games. But now the time has finally come. Let's check out the settings. Okay. You know, these settings are actually nice and simplistic and actually feature some pretty neat options like auto reload, specific audio settings, and even tutorial notes. Also, I don't know if this was intentional or not, but the UI is designed in a way where you can open and close your settings anywhere on the menu, which can actually be pretty useful if you need to tweak some settings a bit to optimize a specific playstyle. Speaking of playstyles, I gotta say, I dig the layout Rolve went with for the inventory here. It's simple, yet still looks modern and is easy to understand. Also, what's even cooler is that the weapon descriptions in this game aren't just some random Wikipedia page talking about who made the gun and why, but actually details specific stat details about the weapon, which for a game that doesn't seem to have a stat page is a pretty good way of displaying specific stats. And while we're talking about weapons, I'm already jealous again, because this game has freaking grenade and rocket launchers alongside literal flamethrowers and miniguns. Huh, it seems like the inventory wasn't lying. You really do play as specific characters in this game. Although it's kinda cool how their playstyles alongside their upsides and downsides are listed within this menu. Guess I'll go with... Wait, this game has voice acting? The enemy intelligence mission and the enemy intelligence was returned to them. Okay, I respect that Rolve at least tried.
Not a pretty sight, but it'll do!
Now, despite this game looking and feeling like Arsenal, the movement has somehow gotten worse, as now even jumping doesn't speed anything up. And that really shows on characters that are so slow. Oh, would you look at that? The sniper scope UI actually shows stud distance. Also, another thing I noticed is that when you're zoomed in, there's a massive semi-transparent laser, which kind of reminds me of Bad Business's Godlight. Man, why does every FPS game just hate snipers? What? Bro, I hit that headshot! Man, now I hate snipers! So... when do I get my health back? Oh. There is no passive health regen. Ah, damn, why is that so loud? Like, bro, I get you just died, but chill out, man. You know, it's funny how the inspect animations are way smoother than the gameplay so far. But that's not to diss on this game completely, as the level of UI detail is a lot better than Phantom Force's. For example, the kill feed has an individual weapon icon for every single gun in the game, which is actually pretty neat. But that's not to say this game is perfect. Especially since I learned that this game apparently doesn't have collaterals. Wait, what? Bro, how is that guy invisible? Bro is hacking, what? Wait. Why are my bullets going in the same patterns? Are shotguns not random anymore? Oh hell yeah, let's check out the shotguns of typical colors too. Oh my god. Bro, even with a set spread pattern, the shotguns in typical colors aren't even that good. In fact, the pistol is so much better in close range situations, as their damage fall off is so much better and the spread is basically non-existent. Finally, the no skill class is what I would say if shotgun swapping wasn't so much better than standard arsonist. No, but seriously, the burst damage with this is absolutely insane. It practically feels like you're dual wielding. Also, I love when you win a round in this game, you just get to bully the defenseless enemy. Don't steal my freaking kill, you stupid piece of sh. Sentry down. But now I think it's finally time to use the minigun. Bro, what? This game's so— Wait, hold on. Is that the bare fist melee from Phantom Forces? You know, now that I think of it, Typical Colors 2 actually shares a surprising amount of guns with Phantom Forces, like the Mac-10, M9, and even the Makarobs. But not just that, they even have some surprisingly good ones like the Deagle XIX, Spas-12, and really surprisingly enough, the M21. And while this game has flamethrowers and rocket launchers, I'm honestly finding it more fun to just use my reimagined beloved Phantom Forces weapons. But speaking of which, I wonder if Typical Colors shares any LMGs with They have an M249? Yeah, I would say this is the second best game of all time. Wow, I'm starting to see why the Thumper doesn't actually shoot grenades, because Jesus Christ, the grenade launchers are way too OP in this game. This character has 2 grenade launchers at once, meaning if I'm out of grenades, I can just use more grenades. Wait, what's this thing here? Whoa, what? Where? Does Typical Colors 2 have teleporters? You know, I think this is the first FPS game I've played where flanking isn't actually that good, as pretty much every map doesn't really have any good routes, alongside the fact that everybody has so much health, making the time to kill kinda slow. Alright, I'm sick of my team constantly being dead, so you know what? I'll be the healer.
Teleporter going up.
Oh wow, that sound is satisfying.
Supercharge ready at our disposal.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Now, I've been waiting to try the rocket launcher, and yeah, this is the best class. Nothing beats this. And my favorite part of playing this class is definitely getting random kills by complete accident. But if there's one class I hate playing, then it's definitely the mechanic, as you spend like the entire round building up your empire, only to have it all crumble before your very eyes the moment you step away for like 2 seconds. Another annoying thing about this game is the unreal delay. Like, the amount of times I've died to absolutely ridiculous melee range or behind walls is really infuriating. But all of that doesn't really matter, because if you're ever losing, you can just switch to the winning team. Is it cheating? Technically not. Do I care though? No. Alright, I think that's enough typical college for one day. Now, despite being made by Rolve, this game wasn't actually too bad. The gameplay was surprisingly fun, with classes like the flank... Okay, look, I can't do this anymore. With classes like the Scout, Soldier, Pyro, and Heavy being my favorite, because this game is obviously just Team Fortress 2.